Buenas noches. Bonsoir. C'est Planet Glee otra vez. Un autre vendredi, Friday, viernes, the day of Venus, the day of love, the day of happiness, the day of Planet Glee falling off the... Oh, Planet Glee. Planet Glee really does like being on the night of Venus. And so I'm going to ask Planet Glee to please stay. Please stay, Planet Glee. I'm going to put you back up. There you go. Or maybe I'll hold you, Planet Glee. I don't know. Anyway, so tonight I'd like to let you know that there's a lot going on, and I think you already know that. And I don't really like where Planet Glee is right now, because my head is right in front of Planet Glee. So, Planet Glee, can you move over here? Maybe? There, no, wrong spot. Over there. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Anyway, Planet Glee is a show that began in 2007, November of 2007, and it started with me, who... My credentials are basically such that I came from another public access TV show called Bro Judd on... Move this way. Bro Judd on Love Energy. Anyway, that's where I came from, was the Bro Judd on Love Energy show. And if anybody has seen that show, you know what? I think the next time I'm doing this show by myself, which I am tonight, I'm just... there goes Planet Glee again. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes Planet Glee likes to stay up there, and sometimes it doesn't. And so I'm going to put it up one more time. Planet Glee, you must stay up here. One more time. You've got to stay with us, Planet Glee. There, Planet Glee is right there with us. Alright, meanwhile, so what do we do on Planet Glee? Well, over the past few years, I've had a lot of artists, musicians, healers, people I think are doing work that helps bring positive change, positive vibrations, as it were, you know, alternative modes of thinking. I mean, I was in the PhD program at UC Berkeley in English, and I almost finished, but I decided to go into art instead. And I got my BA in art, and so I work in painting and video. And I like to have artists on the show. And probably the next show that of Planet Glee will have an artist on it. But also, I've been leaning toward the political, because I think in San Francisco right now we have a lot of changes going on, which are reflected in what's going on in the country, and in on Planet Glee too. Planet Glee, you know what? This time I am just going to hold you right here. Planet Glee in front of me. And there we go. Planet Glee. Now you can see it. Planet Glee is right here. right by my side as we are talking about what's going on. Should we put you on this side, Planically? Now I have to move my chair again. That's the fun thing about doing public access TV. It's not always perfect. And Planically, in a perfect world, would stay on and stay with us. But I've got to hold Planically for tonight. And that's okay. Because Planically is about flexibility too. Because I think we're definitely called upon to be more flexible. All of us. In terms of the way we get along with each other. In terms of the way we understand what's going on in terms of living in the city, as I do, living in San Francisco. It's not a huge city like New York City or Paris or London, but it's enough of a city to be called, where we're called upon to be flexible with each other, to not always be so rigid about everything and rigid in our thinking. I think that's probably one of the issues that I've heard from people that I know who have spoken with people who are interested in the Tea Party. And they feel, the people that I know who have spoken with people who are involved in the Tea Party feel that the people are a little bit on the rigid side and not necessarily flexible, which is, I think, what, as we go into the year 2012 soon, in the next 7 months, we'll be called upon to have a change of consciousness. And I think that's what Planet Glee is also about, is that we're going to be needing to really think about where we're going as a species. You know, the human species. Where are we going? Are we going to be taking care of our planet? Are we going to be composting? Are we going to be making sure that oil spills and things that can be controlled do not take place? Or if they take place, that they're taken care of right away. Also, you know, we as a species are involved in a lot of conflicts and wars, and I think Planet Glee, we pretty much stayed away from talking about too many political things, but I think that it's we're going to continue to talk about art, and we're going to continue to talk about healing, and we're going to continue to talk about love and happiness and what it means to love one another and to have compassion, especially. I think that that's really important as well. What I was planning to do tonight was to play my guitar. Now, I don't know how I'm going to play my guitar while I'm holding Planet Glee at the same time. So I'm going to put Planet Glee up for the moment. Because I have played in bands, and although I'm not currently in a band, I am working on sound for cinema, which is something that I'm really involved in and find fascinating. And so the next time Planet Glee comes on and you want to talk about any film, I may not have seen it, but we can talk about it. And I think because now we're definitely in the age of video journalism, and etc., etc. And so, oh, by the way, when I said that Fabian couldn't make it tonight, for those of you who've seen Planet Glee before, Fabian is a friend of mine who is from France, and he's furry, and he delivers a cafe au lait. And at least he promises to. Anyway, even he couldn't make it tonight, and I'm just hoping that Planet Glee will stay afloat, stay in orbit. Do you promise to stay in orbit, Planet Glee? If you notice, Planet Glee has a dove of peace here and a peace sign. Planet Glee is definitely a show where we want to see everybody getting along. We want to see happiness in the world. We want to see pain, and greed and selfishness kind of like be redirected into love, sharing, making things equal between people. Anyway, enough about that from me. I'm going to try to put up Planet Glee one more time. Maybe I might try again. There's supposed to be some tape back here. Come on, Planet Glee. Stay up there. You with all your hearts, Planet Glee. Yes, Planet Glee was made for me by a friend. And there we go. Stay up there, Planet Glee. Meanwhile, I am going to introduce my guitar. I've had this guitar, since the 90s. And it's pretty colorful. Has Ganesh on it. And there's Ganesh over here too. And it has some grasshoppers and some ohms, and it has the world on it. And it also has Freakin' Sweet. So, are you in tune, Planet Glee? So let's see. What I've been thinking about lately is animal rights. I think if we can at least treat animals fairly and humanely, then we can hopefully treat each other that way as well, humanely and with compassion. So this is a song from one of my old bands, and it is called Creatures. lives, making it in swell. The businessman's gotta pay his bills. Oh, not. I'm so glad that I had time to spend with you, because you are so important to the world. We're all creatures. We're all creatures. Yes. Well, I don't know what you think about that. Do you think we're all creatures? I mean, what does that really mean? Creature. I think it has something to do with crawling. I mean, when we start, whales don't crawl. Are they creatures? I don't know. Hopefully, you enjoyed that song. It was just a little bit of whatever. Because, I believe that, as you know, that we should all have a moment to say thanks. A moment to say thanks for our health, for the health of those around us, for the health of the planet, the health of the universe, and everything we've got. So, the next song that I'm going to play to take us out is one I haven't played out in public, because it's called Grazie, and which is Italian for thank you. And since I don't say grazie very well, I'm just going to play a little bit of the song, just because I haven't played it in a while. Let's see if I can remember it. I'm thinking now. I think when I start to play, I'll remember it. There goes Planically again. Planet. Let's make up one on the spot. Planically wants to be on the show tonight. Planically wanted to be on the show tonight, but she keeps falling down. Oh, Planically, come back. Planically is a show on public access where you can find have a great night. Thank you for watching Planet Glee. I will bring Planet Glee back to say, whoops, Planet Glee. Planet Glee has been eluding us this evening, but that's our show tonight. My guitar, Planet Glee, and me, Jennifer Glee. Thank you for watching, and all the best. And call me up next time, because we can have a pretty cool conversation, I think. And so I appreciate your attention, and I want to say gracias, and good night. Bye.